Why do politicians obsess over the first 100 days in office?
In our first 100 days.
The first 100 days of Baba's
In our first 100 days, we want to bring it
What
down.
follows is my 100-day action plan.
In the next 100 days and the 100 days after that.
Are 100 days sufficient for a president to achieve any significant changes? Or is this yet another of politicians' lingo to try and win the votes? To answer that, I'll use the story of the president who coined that term, 100 days. His name is Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd president of the United States. When FDR came into office in 1932, the world had sunk into the Great Depression. In the US, companies were shutting down and unemployment rates were off the roof. The economy was in a real mess. Franklin immediately took bold actions to try and restore the economy. He passed a record 76 laws in 100 days, among other things, and those actions helped a great deal. Then one day, while addressing the nation on his achievements, he specifically mentioned 100 days. And it's from there that the 100 days conversation took off and spread across the world. It has not only become part of politicians' lingo, it's also a benchmark through which a president's and other leaders' performance is evaluated early in the term. But as our presidential candidates use it in this campaign, there is so much at stake. There is an economic crisis. The cost of living is going up by the day, perhaps reminiscent of the situation that Franklin faced in 1932.
The banking system had collapsed, unemployment was at 25%, the stock market had plunged, so everyone agreed that there had to be bold action.
The 2022 presidential candidates have already made their promises on what they will do in their first 100 days in office, and economic recovery is a big part of that. When their predecessors made similar promises, did they achieve them?
In the first 100 days of the Jubilee government, we will take measures to make Kenya a fairer, healthier, and better educated country.
In 2013, Uhuru Kenyatta promised laptops for Class 1 pupils, something he didn't deliver on, but he was able to give free maternal health care within that period. His predecessor Mwai Kibaki as well promised a new constitution in 100 days, which he failed to achieve. But he delivered on the promise of free primary education, commencing immediately he was sworn in. So real change can be achieved in 100 days, especially when the president is enjoying wide support. As politicians use it in their campaigns, it sounds good to the voters who want to see pressing issues solved fast. But after the campaign's trail ends, one of them will be president, and the country will be waiting to see if they live up to their promises.